The simulation I chose to look at is called flocking. It's under the biology category, and it is designed to model flocking birds. Some other possible applications would include trends, anything that segments a larger population into ordered subgroups, possibly subcultures, um, how communities can form, and other similar behavior in people. So, here's the interface for flocking. You can see at setup that it has variables that include vision, the minimum separation between two actors in the game, max alignment, which is how much they can turn to follow another bird, how much they cohere, which is another turning variable, and max separate, another turning variable. So at the initial setup, you can see that it takes approximately 400 ticks for organized flocks to get together, and for orderly direction to occur. Actually, it looks like 300 right here. Um, so if we change some of the variables, let's say if we make them more willing to follow each other, it should drastically reduce the time it takes for them to cohere. You can see that they end up flocking in under 100 ticks. So another possible variant of this is to turn the alignment way down and put up the separation and turn down vision. So at the end of this scenario, you end up with small groups of 2 to 3 birds following each other. This is due largely to the limited vision, which could be analogous to a limited amount of information, and lower willingness to follow other birds, which is demonstrated by the alignment and coherence variables. So this scenario could model a culture where independence is highly prized and information is limited, how trends might exist in that society, and how subcultures might form. So you can see from the examples I gave 2 possible applications, one being analogous to a culture with a high degree of information available to the public, as well as low constraints on following trends. And then the second one, obviously, would be the opposite, a society where independence is highly prized, there's resistance to following someone else, and information is limited. So in that scenario, you can see that trends are on a much smaller scale, and a cultural direction might not be as possible or probable as chaos. So as far as our society is concerned, I would say we're one of the former. High information available, and a lot of visibility and willingness to cohere with general trends. I found this model useful for understanding cultural trends, and I hope you enjoyed the video.